I'd like to introduce to you, for the third time here since I've been running this shindig, Dixieland Stomp.
So are you guys ready? Yeah. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we're ready too. So this will be good. So thanks so much for coming out on this wonderful summer evening. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I do. So does anybody garden or work on a farm or anything like that? Raise your hand. It's okay. So we spend a lot of time down at Lamsonbrook Farm in Belchertown, so I'm usually out there about anywhere from like 3 to 4 hours a day, especially between like 11 and 2. That's like my favorite time. So this is actually feeling kind of cool to me right now. So the band's been together for roughly, I guess, probably about like 16 years. It predates me playing in the band. I've been with it now probably for about the last 6 or 7. Trombone friend of ours, Dave Neal, started the group way back when, and we get to keep the tradition going. And so we're going to start off today with something entitled The Tailgate. Ready? So, okay. Yeah. Is it good? Yeah. Okay. I'll stop talking. All right. So this is, I'll just share this real quick, and I'm trying to control my talking. I can go for a while. Sometimes it all depends on the amount of caffeine I've had that day. I've only had 2 cups so far, but it was earlier. But I did make sure that before I came, just so I would have enough energy, just in case I started to get tired. Trader Joe's has dark chocolate covered espresso beans. Don't have more than 10. So I did have 4, so I figured I should be able to get to sleep by 2. So it won't be too bad. And so I'll let you think about it. So the name of the tune is called Tailgate. This goes back to around 1917 or so. And I'll let you figure out why it's called Tailgate after we play it. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Thank you so much. So the tailgate. So did anybody want to take a guess on why it's called the tailgate? So imagine you're down nice, probably a day like this, and a little parade going on, maybe some little activities in the street and things like that, and the band gets together, and they would put them on the back of a horse-drawn wagon. And so they'd be sitting in the back there playing, and of course you put the tailgate down. And sometimes when they have a break, they have the tailgate up, and they do a little bit of tailgating, even back 100 plus years ago.
Actually, that's not true.
Dave is speaking from experience.
The trombone is one of the most physical instruments to play, and in order for them to have room, they would drop the tailgate so that the trombone would manipulate the slide. And thus, the tailgate style of trombone playing was started back in those days. The trombone player always sat on the tailgate so that he could manipulate the slide and not hit the trumpet player in the head. So, but he's right.
Wait, could you explain that one more time? I'm going to put it in my notes here.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to sing along the same vein something entitled the Smokehouse Ramble. This one's probably self-explanatory for those that like barbecue.
This is for that. Ready? 1, 2, 1,
Thank you.
So coming up is a tune. And some of you actually may have seen the band that this is associated with. This is called the Preservation Hall Blues. So has anybody by any chance happened to oh, come on. Really? Are that many people? Wow. Oh. And how many people on this side? So we got 17 over there, and how many were over here? We had 2?
No, 6.
Wow, that's a lot of people. So let me ask you this: how did you like it? Feel free.
Really good.
Applause is good. All right. Well, hopefully this will kind of like bring back some memories. Maybe you've actually even heard them actually play this song. So this is called the Preservation Hall Blues.
How did I check?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2.
So we're going to play it slow. This is a slow blues. They're all ready to play here. I can almost feel them, like the energy. Just want to do this, you know. But it's not going to be Ray Charles slow. Now Ray Charles, I think, is like he can play so slow. But the amazing thing about him is that he just grooves, and they just feel that movement. Sometimes you play with people, and they just have this sense of moving forward, and I think that's one of the things that Ray always had. I can tell by the I'm talking too much. So feel free, anybody out there, wave your hand like this. And if you do this, it'll be a sign for me to stop talking. Okay, I can feel the love. Thank you very much. I didn't expect so many people to do that. Okay, so here we go on Preservation Hall Blues. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. slow as Ray Charles. One of my students I had many, many years ago wound up playing baritone saxophone in his band for about 8 years.
He also was a South Hadley native.
Yes, he was a South Hadley native. He was James Farnsworth, part of the famous Farnsworth family. Probably might be more familiar with his brother Joe, who's probably done about, probably about 240, 50 recordings at this point. And right now he's touring in Italy, and I think he's going to be back Monday because I know he's got to play in New York City next weekend. So here we go, something entitled Georgia Camp Meeting.
Want to do it? Here we go. 1, 2, 1,
I faked myself out on that one. So we have a coda, and guess where I put my clothespin? Yes. Unbelievable. And that's why live music is best. Now, if I didn't say anything, would you have noticed? The right side would have, I'm sure.
I noticed.
And he's immediately to my right. So here we have a very, very traditional song here that gets played at many a church service and also funerals. And yes, we do funerals in case anybody's interested. So if you want to book us now, right now we're booking through 2030.
No, C. Yeah, and I'll count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then it's right on.
So the tune is called Just a Closer Walk with You. We're going to start off a little bit slow, and then we're going to like pick up the tempo a little bit, and so hopefully you enjoy it.
We should give Steve some.
And he maybe?
Yeah. E. Let's open it up. E. So.
So we're going to open up for solos.
It's
Okay.
clarinet, it's clarinet, trombone, trumpet, and piano. And we'll open it. We'll keep it open.
You got the solo, right?
And so while we're discussing it, to my left, on the shelf over here, you'll notice that there is a washboard. On top of the washboard is something that's very, very important and a very unique design developed by our own Dave Neal, where it's a pair of gloves and there are thimbles at the end of the fingers. So at any time, if you feel like it, because I am seeing some pretty good toe tappers and people who are doing a little bit of drumming. So feel free. It's right here. So first come, first serve. You can play it as long as you want, or as low as you want.
Can I pick it up and demonstrate it so that people?
Yeah.
No, because then they'll be talking too much.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, Dave's going to carry on right now. He's going to demonstrate for you.
I'm not gonna wear them. But any enterprising soul, you don't even have to have these on. But here are the thimbles. You do that. And you do this, hopefully to the beat of the music. So there it is.
That was really. Let's have a nice hand for Dave explaining it. And I think we can all understand why he plays trumpet now too, don't we?
Very true.
I try to be a multi-instrumentalist and it always fails.
No, that was very good. I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
All
Right, slow it easy. Come on. Slow, right? 1, 2, ready, play.
also welcome to.
Tell us your names.
Oh, yeah. Somebody wants to know our names.
Someone wants to know our names.
We're incognito tonight. Three of the guys are in the witness protection program, and 2 are off of leave from the Ludlow jail. They got good behavior though. So this will be a test here. On piano, Steve Page.
Yeah.
Tuba, Jason Bouchard. To my left, Nick Welby on the banjo. Far right on bass trombone, we have Joe Sable. To his left, my right, Dave Sporty on trombone. The man, the myth, the legend, to my right, Dave Billadew. And yours truly, George Baker here on the old liquor stick. Although I know a person named Sarah that calls it the squeak machine. So right now we're going to play a really popular tune for you, originally written by Scott Joplin. And how many people know that his tune got like a Grammy back in 1974? Who knows the song? Who knows the movie?
Entertainer, The Sting.
It's what?
Was it? It was The Sting. Was the movie?
Yes.
Was the song The Entertainer?
Yes.
Yes. Ding,
Wow.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. You should get a prize for that.
I'm here.
Do we have
That's your prize.
Do we have any prizes to give out here? I've got watermelon. But it's something by Scott Joplin called the Peacherine Rag. So, it's really cool. Like, I was thinking about it this week is like, coming here to the Summer House has been here for over 100 years, 125 years, I don't know, 150 years maybe? Was anybody paying attention earlier? Because I wasn't. But the wild thing that I was thinking about was that the music that we're playing tonight is actually from the period like when this was a hotel and everything was booming and this kind of music was being played probably like 5 nights a week. And so here we go, and probably this tune was played in this very room. Okay. I'm expecting the hands to go up. Okay, thank you very much. So here we go, Peacherine Rag by Scott Joplin.
1, 2.
There we go, Dixieland. The great Stomp Shop.
It's sunset time. Can you take a break? You want to do one more, or do you want us to take a break? Well, I think we lost the sunset anyway.
Oh no.
Yeah. Up to you. One more?
Up to you, boss.
We missed the sunset?
Well, it's the clouds made the horizon very high. For us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. We want to do one more?
Sure, more than great.
One more to break? Yeah. Why don't we short it, right? This one.
All right, I'm going to do an Omaha right now.
Oh, okay. Do we want,
Just skip the next one, go short. Okay.
I didn't want to end on a slow blues if we're going to finish up this thing. Although in the back of my mind, really, I was thinking about maybe playing Canadian Sunset, but we'll call it American Sunset.
Nice driving forward. One, two, one, two, one, two, three.
Sure. And if anybody wants the recipe and wants to talk to me, I'll make sure to give it to you later. Okay? All right, enjoy the little sunset.
We're gonna take a break for intermission. Come on outside, get some fresh air. What's left of the
All right, so for those of you who are coming in, we have a guest artist playing on this incredible, like 100-year-old banjo. And
So this banjo actually is from 1924, and the best part, or the second best part, other than the way it feels and sounds, is the smell. It smells like 1924. So if anybody wants to smell 1924 tonight, the line forms over here later on. Just yeah, come on.
well, you know, I have a 1938 Boucher baritone saxophone. We should get our cases together.
Now that's a smell.
And so, was this from a movie too? This song?
Might have been in Midnight in Paris.
Midnight in Paris.
Yeah.
And so this is
Oh,
called
well,
Midnight in Moscow.
Yeah.
So the funny thing that I saw about this was that this song, actually in 1961, made it became a hit. So if you can imagine, like all the songs that were being played on the radio back in 1961, all the rock stuff and everything, and somewhere in all that, it didn't get to number 1, maybe not even number 10, but it got to the top 40 or whatever. But it was actually, so in the middle of all that rock and roll comes Midnight in Moscow. It's almost like in 1963 when Astrid Gilberto and Stan Getz had the growth of Ipanema in between like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, and wait, there's a bossa nova? What is a bossa nova? You know, it's like, of course I found out years later, you know, when my mother put me in ballroom dance class in 10th grade, but that's another story. So here we go, featuring Dave on the banjo, something entitled Midnight in Moscow. So this is his first time playing with us, and because it was his special request last week, and Dave actually had the arrangements for it, so we're playing it for the first time here tonight too. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that, am I? Oh, geez, sorry about that. Yeah, just forget about that. You know, you know, it's like when you're in court. You know, when somebody says something and the judge said, "Yeah, omit that." It's too late. It's already out there. Okay, I'm seeing the hands. Okay, here we go. You want a tempo? You want to cover it up?
You do. However you guys want to play it.
I don't know the tune, so it's like, okay, here we go. One,
Slow.
slow.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Sure.
That-
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, I have a question for you. Why is that sounding like Purple Haze all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Can you play Purple Haze? No? I don't know. I think you can. I think that was it right there. I'm sorry. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Something entitled Midnight in Moscow. Thank you for being here for our rehearsal. So appreciate that very much. Nice big hand for Dave organizing everything and having us here this evening. So thank you very much, Dave. Awesome job. So since we're in request mode by Dave, we also requested a French tune, something entitled La Vie en Rose. So if anybody knows how to sing this in French, I have a microphone up here waiting for you. Anybody from the right? Anybody from the left? Any libertarians here? Okay, here we go. We're going to give this a shot, see what happens. Something entitled La Vie en Rose, especially going out to Ethel.
Yes. La Vie en Rose.
Now, will she have an opportunity to hear it or see it at some
will.
point? Excellent.
Thanks to Hadley Media, who is videoing tonight's concert.
Over to my right. Over to Hadley Media.
Yeah, Nick. Hey, Nick.
Nick, look at this, two Nicks. I have one on my left, one on my right. I feel like an Oreo cookie all of a sudden. If anybody has any extra cookies left over from whatever you brought, I'm available at after the show. So, all right, so here we go. We're gonna give us a little.
A is the solo. C A. Yeah, A is the solo. I mean A is the melody.
Can't find it.
Very-
I found it.
I put everything in order, but we're playing it out of order, so it can get a little confusing, even for me. So here we go. La Vie en Rose.
Do you want to try it? You want to do the lead? Sure. I'll play the melody. Sure.
Okay, I'll just play like that.
But we got an intro, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So we all each ours.
Yeah, so let's try it. Maybe like a, you might do like a little rubato, maybe. Take it over you want. We'll play the figures behind him and let Dave like do the introduction on it for the intro, and then we'll go like in it right.
Oh, really? Like that? Okay. Alright.
Okay, one.
So this is the intro.
So the intro. Just so that everybody knows, we're going to do the intro. We're going to feature Dave Bilodeau on the trumpet. So we're going to. This is our first time playing it. So let's enjoy and see what happens. See, you don't get this, like,
What was it
on
for?
TV, this would be all rehearsed, you
Who
know,
are you
so.
dedicating it to? I didn't hear it the first time.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
he did that.
Oh,
Rededicated.
Dedicating it to who?
oh, and just so enough for the video and everything like that, we're dedicating Olivia Rose to Ethel. So this is going out to you, Ethel. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're happy with it, and I hope you're doing fantastic. So here we go, Olivia Rose. 1, 2, 3. So, a little Olivia Rose. I hope you enjoy that, Ethel. And thanks so much for everybody that's here this evening. I think I'm starting to get chilly. Is that possible?
No.
Is there something wrong with me?
Yes.
Wait a second, you agreed to that way too quickly.
Too many of those beans.
You want to do that one? Sure.
Okay, we're going to go back to the order. I'm not sure how good it is, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Something entitled Camp Town Races.
This is 2. This is cut time.
Okay.
Okay. Like this. Ready? 1.
That was Joe Sable on the trombone. Yeah, something called Cape Town Racing. So right now we're going to play a standard in the book of Dixieland, something we call the 12th Street Rag. So, Steve, starting at 3. Is it B5? Steve, you can start the first solo at 3. Okay. They just want to go around. I go Steve, Joe, Dave, you,
Yeah, let's do it all like that. 16 each.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Don't you feel like you're part of the band right now? Okay. So this is a special treat for us. We normally don't have a piano player. And so it's very unique for us to have a piano player, and we have one of the best in the valley with us, joining us today, Steve Tage. Let's have a nice hand for Steve. And we have Michael on the washboard. Ooh, he's got the gloves on too. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. All right, so here we go, a little 12th Street Rag, and we're going to give everybody an opportunity to solo a little bit. I think we'll give you a solo too. You know what? Just fill in wherever you want. Just feel it and just emote through the washboard. Become one with it. All right, here we go, a little 12th Street Rag.
Right? 1, 2.
have a Steve Cage. band, but this band. Uh-oh.
That's right.
Yeah. My voice is not what it used to be.
Marlon Brando.
This is what 8 years of teaching elementary classroom music does to your voice. I'll just say I was teaching in Hoyle, which is where I'm from, originally.
And I loved it. So, but I'm not a singer. And this is probably a bad move. We're going to play a song called Dixie Jane. I will be quiet, but you're unfortunately going to have an opportunity to hear me a little bit later. So if I could have a lot more reverb, maybe some digital A, maybe a little touch of whatever, that would be great. Boy, it's too bad you guys haven't been drinking for the last 2 hours before you hear me. But, okay, so here we go, something entitled Dixie Jane.
Ready? 1, 2, ready, hey.
She's so small and oh so sweet.
Little Dixie Jane,
She's the one you got to meet.
little Dixie Jane,
Just bright red hair and 6'4".
little Dixie Jane,
You can't fit through that kitchen door.
little Dixie
Join me here now. Oh, little Liza.
Jane,
Oh, little Dixie.
little Dixie.
All right, here we go. Yeah, little Dixie Jane. Featuring the band and the vocals.
We got time for 2 more.
That's what you think. We're just starting to get warmed up now.
What's up, man? Animal?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Skip the next one, and we'll go to 49.
49.
49, okay.
So here's a tune that actually goes back before all of us were born. This actually, it comes from a song that was probably very popular back in the, I think in the 1850s, if I'm not mistaken. And tune entitled When Johnny Was Marching Home. So this is a very popular song back in the day because, as you know, families were torn apart at that particular time, and just hoping that their loved ones, whether from the Union Army or the Confederate, that their family members would come home safely and everything like that. So here we go, something entitled When Johnny Comes Marching Home.
1, ready? 1, 2.
And I wasn't going to play it, but I guess we are going to play it after all. Saints?
Which one? Oh, hey.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
What one?
Saints.
Oh,
Saints.
now?
Yes. Started, George. Started, boss.
All right, so here we go with the ever popular When the Saints Go Marching In. And yes, we play this at funerals too. Usually after Just a Closer Walk with Thee. And remember that we are booking through 2030. And so before we play, I'd like to introduce the band one more time. On piano, Steve Page. Joe Sable on bass trombone. Dave Sporty, trombone. Dave Billadu on trumpet. Nick Wilby on banjo. Dave over there, emceeing on banjo. Jason Bouchard on the tuba, and yours truly, George Baker. Hope you guys had a great night. It turned out absolutely wonderful. It's so nice to be here playing for you, and hopefully you'll come back next week and when the Northampton Wind Quintet will be performing. So I'm actually going to try and come and hear that one myself. So here we go. When the Saints Go Marching In.
You started, George. Play it. Play it, boss. I play it? Yeah. I don't know we play it. Go ahead. Do I know the melody?
I think
so. You do it.
I hope so.
Wow. Everybody up, please.
Give it up for Dixieland Stomp. Thank you all for coming out tonight.